I thought you were saying period. Yeah, broadcast up.
Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas.
What's that for CD shit, man?
100 yard dash, 100 yard dash.
They fixed it.
Yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Hit jobs, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed to be emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I.
Okay, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, as it's called, CenturyLink Field in Seattle. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the Carolina Panthers and the Seattle Seahawks. Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Set. 60 Pittsburgh.
On 1st and 10, it's Marino. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Marino. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Come on, set.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Marino sets up. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
15 line. 15 line.
Now Marino operating with 3rd and long. He's going to go down again.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10.
What are you talking about over there?
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll start on the ground with Lynch. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. On 2nd down, Lynch. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. On 3rd down, Ryan. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And incomplete, almost intercepted. Had a great shot of picking that off in the end zone. And now 4th down.
Called the bone collector.
That was a dangerous throw towards the end zone. Boy, did it hang up there forever. Wanted to run up there and pull it down out of the sky.
Yeah, felt like it really should have been intercepted. Lucky to have that one back.
You've got to be more careful when you're that close to the goal line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first downs.
What happened to Adrian James?
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Marino. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Rock it. Get it.
Now Marino to throw it. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they're getting blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
1st down, the run with Lynch. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. 24 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Moore. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 2nd and 9, Marino. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hope. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 31-yard line. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 down at the 31. Now a handoff here to his running back. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say, we're going to build from the inside out.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? To throw is Ryan. Throw left side complete. That's
don't send your guys deep like
and
that.
He'll be taken down, but not before
especially if
they
I only
work
need
it
10
across
like that many
midfield.
yards.
A gain of 26 on the third down conversion.
Then I can just throw that underneath every time.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Flushed out right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A gain of 6 there on first. Looking to throw again on second down. Ryan. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one.
Hey, Gator. Hey, high 7. Snap.
From the gun on third down, Ryan. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Chambers. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. On first down, Lynch. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. On the carry, it's Lynch. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive summit.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Set 91.
Hey, what you getting on after this? You about to call it a night.
They'll run on first down. It's Moore. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll try the left side. Moore. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second and a yard, Marino. Wide open receiver, complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point safely through, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a give, running right is Lynch. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, it's Lynch. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Over the middle, complete. That's McBride. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther 1st down. Ryan. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but
crazy thing is, he caught it. And your man punched it out.
The presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. The carry now for Lynch. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
To throw on 3rd down. Ryan escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete.
You want that down?
Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther 1st down. This quarterback now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. Now Ryan. And caught. This is Bennett, the tight end. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. They'll run with Lynch. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. As his guys are able to regain the lead. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Marino got his man complete over the middle. It's Holt. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Marino here from the gun. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you
Sleeves,
we're
the
going to do
glove,
a
the
little
like a
here. We'll get you
wide
down to Jonathan
receiver.
Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. On second down now, it's Moore. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Oh, Chris Johnson hurt too?
Hey, Haywood.
Now it's Marino.
Why did I do it?
And that is incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Marino will throw. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Bill O'Brien rolls the dice, but to no avail. And the Panthers will get the football
just hit the
back.
ball out your hand.
4th down, and they take to the air, which really isn't a major surprise. But how about the coverage there, able to bat it down?
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. A 1st down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now Lynch, he's got it on the draw. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther 1st down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Now Ryan on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Oh, shit. I wasn't even paying attention to the time.
Here in this NFC wildcard matchup, as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you...
This is intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door.
Looks for Nelson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
On 1st down, Lynch. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. From midfield now, here's Ryan. Over the middle, complete. That's McBride. His 2nd catch in this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down. This quarterback now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it
been my
worth it
season
at that
right
point,
there, dog.
whatever you're going to pick up,
Yeah.
to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football.
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
And Marino cannot get away. He goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
I know, bitch.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Now Marino.
Drop that hole.
It's complete. And he'll be corralled.
How long you got hold for?
That one good for 14 and the Seahawk first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Marino.
Yeah, I know. As soon as you said that. Come on.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Why would you
I
say
know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50
as soon as you said it, nigga, I said those
It's a little
niggas.
questionable. He's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence. It borders on
I had him
arrogance,
wrong.
and that
Betting
can put
like
your team
some
in
sort,
some
but I was having
Especially
him
maybe
tight.
want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
You got to find how your team play and find a scheme for him, bro. Every team different with their scheme. My linebacker's OP, so a lot of my plays is for my linebacker. Oh, my God.
That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
My defense is made to start a run game. And
no
a lot
gain
of
on the play there, 2nd down.
Pick me apart deep.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They go play action with Marino. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. On 2nd down and 4.
Oh, come on, Matt. You got to make that, dog.
Great coverage there all around. Really
didn't
have any
that,
options to throw the football.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Ryan. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Got it.
They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Chambers. And all the way to the opposite 48. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan.
Oh, my God. 72, you're supposed to block.
And he goes down.
That was your block.
For a rookie first rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense, but that
Get
tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him.
Wow.
Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
On 2nd down, it's Lynch.
Did you fucking serious, bro?
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stuck.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. And the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking
Was
at
you able to resign him?
and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Here's Ryan to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down. Not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Breaks the tackle, now an alley. Takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 53 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Marino. His throw caught at about the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Well, they weren't messing around. 1st and goal, they don't do anything fancy. They just go to the fullback right away.
I like how you phrase that, because oftentimes they come back to the fullback when it's late in the down and distance count, right? In this case, 1st down, let's go get it right now.
And he got it, 6 points on the board. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And some room to work. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Lynch. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Down. 60 outlaw. Protein spills. Go.
They go play action now. Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Oh, that's me.
He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big play there for Carolina. And even 50 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now Lynch. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he's into the clear. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10, and he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
The point after is good. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant. You've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Ryan. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 76 yards. As they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter.
6-6, pull it high.
Ryan. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. First down, Marino going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
On 2nd down now, it's Moore. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That boy.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they get to that end zone real fast.
They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 12, Marino.
Come on.
Down the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 24-yard line.
This has been my season, bro. This has been horrible, bro. Should be having like that every game for me.
Marino will look to throw on first. Hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Marino to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
What's up? The wind blowing?
And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the fourth. What a tough spot to miss a kick. Just an absolute letdown.
Look, they got themselves in the field goal range, gave them a chance to take the lead. They come up empty, and now you wonder, will their offense ever see the football again?
Yeah, because on the other side, one through the post, and this thing could be over. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
On second and 15 now. Ryan
Get the fuck
right
up.
side here, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
94 is the mark. 94 is the mark. Five.
Here's Ryan. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Dang, things go through that one, bro. Good shit, bro.
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Marino sets up. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Here's Marino. That's caught inside the 20. A gain there of 30 big ones. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
They'll run on first down. Moore. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Moore.
God, what we doing?
And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Marino to throw.
Gotcha.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So nothing of importance there, just the season on the line, and he puts it home to likely get them through to the division round.
If you're a fan, you're watching this one with your hands over your eyes. But if you're a kicker, this is what you practice for all season long. And this one was never in doubt.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays.
He's got him in, complete. And now they get the timeout call. So they got one of the big plays that they needed. Can they do it again?
Oh, yeah.
Don't change that dial.
Yeah, you can kick that, man. That's a big deal.
No, we at R45. Yeah, we at R45.
Oh, fuck. That's about a 60.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
I could have kicked that. Huh?
Check back 27. Check back 27. Here we go. Five.
One last shot for Ryan.
No!
He's going to go down. near midfield at the 49. Their season ends here. A tough way to go out.
And the goal was to not just get to the wild card game, which they did, but to win it. And so now, how negative do you look at that? They got there, had an opportunity, and for some teams, they have to lose games like this before they learn how to win them in later seasons.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on .com.